We're here live at the NAACP Win Movement here. I got the man right here. I've been trying to get him on my show, Billy Moss. Billy Moss, right?
Billy Moss.
Billy Moss, the starter, part owner of Black Long Island on Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. How you doing tonight?
Very good, very good. How are you, sir?
Before we even get going, I got to ask you this question. Why you ain't been on my show?
I don't know. I haven't been on your show. I don't have a real answer to that.
Let me stop messing with you. Why is it so important for events like this? I know you just sit back and really let your wife do her thing and whatever, but even with starting Black Long Island, the NAACP, why is that important?
The NAACP is historic. I mean, it has a real name and clout in terms of fighting for civil rights in our country, and we definitely need to support it. I think young people of, who are underage, I would say 50 or so, definitely need to get involved in the NAACP, 20s, 30s, 40s. Like, it is definitely time to get involved. If you thought that it was an old organization, it needs to be brought back to life. It needs to be brand new, and it needs you involved.
Now, I remember when I was young, growing up on a farm in North Carolina, my grandmother made sure I was a member at a very young age. Why is that not happening now?
I think part of it, again, is that it seemed like it's an old organization, that there's no relevance to the current times. But I have to tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. With everything that we're seeing in our media, with everything that's actually going on in our hometowns, in our schools, in our police stations, it's more important than ever that individuals get involved and protect our people.
Definitely. And I noticed that, like, even with your Black Long Island page, where you started with nobody, you got over 10,000 very quickly, and it's just growing more and more, just like the NAACP. Like, what was that feeling when you got at that top number and stuff? Because I remember you put a post on it, like, when you got, like, I think it was like 20,000 or something like that. What was that feeling?
You know what it was? I felt like, God was saying that good and faithful servant. If you obey God, if you do what he asks you to do, he will bless it. And when it got to 20,000 members, I really felt like that was God saying, well done, my good and faithful servant.
I like that. So what can we expect from the NAACP or Black Long Island? Because I follow Black Long Island. I post in there at times. I'm a member of the NAACP. So what can we expect from you with the NAACP and with Black Long Island?
What you can expect is active activism. No longer is it okay for people to be passive. We have to be aggressive about expunging racism from every single part of our lives. Whether it's your child going to school, whether it's the fire department that is supposed to make sure that your house doesn't burn down, whether it is a police station to make sure that if you are in handcuffs, there's a reason for you to be in handcuffs. There's a lot that goes on behind closed doors, and the NAACP is not just going to be behind closed doors. We will be behind closed doors, making sure that things get done right. But when they don't want to listen behind closed doors, then we'll be in front of those doors.
There it is. And it's one thing, it's like a lot of people don't realize, information is always the key. And that's one thing about Black Long Island, is people looking for something, they need some type of help, they post on there, and so many people respond, just like the NAACP. So I want to thank you for all the work that you and your wife put in. And I'm saying this now because we're going to put this, probably be out tomorrow. Mr. Moss will be on my show and his lovely wife in April. I'm going to set that up. I'm calling April. So we'll be